Alright, just finished Lane's R32. We've put a 3 kilo Novec fully automatic fire suppression system in it. Lane's 32 is probably the baddest Skyline in the state. It's the fastest Skyline in WA around the circuit. High 57 second car. As fast as the best race cars we've got in the state. It's fantastic. So Lane wanted to step up his safety game a bit. He's already brought some good safety gear off us, and he's now stepped it up with a decent fire suppression system. So I'm just going to walk through what we've done, how it's installed, how it works. And the other really good thing that I like about the SPA stuff is that you can test it, you can self-test the circuit. I'll show you how that works. So in the engine bay you have two nozzles. So you've got one on this side firing across this way, one on the other side firing down here. That captures all your fuel system. You want them up as high and as far back as you can, because that makes sure you get a big spray across. You don't want it directed, directly down into something. So that'll capture all your fuel pressure rag, your fuel rail, all this side of the car. This one here coming straight out, that'll catch your turbo, your oil regulator for your turbo, your breather system. This is dry sump, so it's got your big dry sump pump. All your lines run that way on the car. So that captures all of that really, really well. We'll go around the back. In the back of the car, this thing's got a hell of a setup. So dry sump, big ADL fuel cell, and I'll just poke you down. We've got one nozzle just in there that comes up through a bulkhead connection and sprays out all the fuel in the back here. Like I said, if it was a rally car, you'd have both inside. I'll scoot around now to the inside of the car. So the other nozzle, I'm not sure if you can see it too well, is just in there, and that sprays across Lane, and the other nozzles shoot under the dash there. I mean, ultra sick car, carbon everywhere. Alright, we'll go around and show you the bottle. So this is the same way I do just a normal foam system as well. It's the way it works for all the cars I've done so far. It tends to work out well. So bottle behind where the passenger seat would be. Sometimes I mount them up here as well. So the bottle there comes down here through your main line. Then it splits into a T-piece, which comes across here, which splits again. This one goes to the back of the car, all through nice, insulated P-clips the whole way up, and then into a bulkhead fitting at the back of the car there. We've got the firing box there, right next to the driver, so you can see it easy. And then we've got the firing button there. And then I left him, he didn't want to put the second switch outside the car, so I've left a Deutsch connector in behind here, so you can just plug in the secondary button for outside. Comes up here, comes up into the bulkhead of the car, splits into two for the two in the engine bay. So, like I said before, it might be really hard for you to see, but what I really like about the SPA stuff is you do a battery check, light flashes, so you know the battery's good inside here, completely independent to the vehicle's wiring. And then, well, it's in the inactive mode, so make sure it's inactive, not down and active, because that'll set it off. Push the button on that one there, and you should get a nice red light there. That's how you know the whole circuit is good. There's no continuity issues, no broken wires. Likewise, if you have a look at this and the red light's on, but in the inactive mode, then you've got a broken wire or wires touching on the back of the plug or something like that. So that's why I really like the SPA stuff. It's just super easy. Take that out before you go, obviously. Always, every time you want to check your bottles full, every 2 years you've got to get them checked. But yeah, super easy. So yeah, just wanted to run through that. It's a really easy setup. The Novec are the best of the best. You can get an electric in the foam setup, which is what I personally have. You can also get a manual one, so instead of having the electrical fire system, you just have a pull cable. A lot of guys do that. A lot of the drifters, funnily enough, they're a lot safer than most, so a lot of the drifters have gone to those systems now. And yeah, it's bang for buck, one of the best things you can do to your car to make it safe. When you do tuning days or drifting or time attack, anything outside of a normal full race day, there isn't always marshals in every flag point. So if you if you have a O-ring going, an injector, or dump an oil line or a power steering line or something, the car goes up, they got to wait till they clear the track until they realise that you've had a whoopsie. So yeah, best thing you can do, especially when you're dumping so much money and effort and time into these cars, you need to really check and protect that investment. So yeah, thanks heaps, Lane. I really appreciate you letting me work on your car. It's a pleasure. I can't wait to get back out on the track with you soon. Cheers.